Hey guys, FilthyRobot here, continuing my playthrough of EU4 with Arumba. Our playthrough, even. That's Great Britain.
Yeah.
Where I watch you micromanage stuff and laugh. You poor
You
fool.
wanted a big land war. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all the
I know, I'm
armies.
looking at France
they're
right now.
everywhere.
It's just, I see like 10k stack, 10k stack, 36k stack, 16 stack, and then like a bunch of 5 stacks just wandering around, and a 14k stack on the west. Yep.
Yeah, this is a pretty massive amount of enemies that we have.
Glorious.
Here.
I like it a lot.
The problem- We have no ticking war score against the second coalition, which is good. But if we don't knock out Cologne soon, I'm very concerned about the allies that we have. Sweden. Sweden's already on medium enthusiasm in the second war, by the way.
Can they piece out of
I
one
still
war
want
without
France.
piecing out of the other?
Yes. So let's just hold tight. Hope that we get this 28% siege check on Utrecht, and if not, then we're gonna go pick up our 10 cannons when they're ready, and we're gonna maybe go for. We're gonna have to go relieve the siege of Paris. We cannot let Paris fall.
Okay.
We probably have to do that before we can go after Cologne, especially because he just breached the walls. What a bastard!
Okay.
Does he have cannons?
Let's
He's
take a
got
look.
5. He had a 3. What is up with this guy's not being very smart?
He's just suiciding in. Perfect.
Yeah, 7 stack versus 20 stack. Yeah, good luck. Okay. Well, I mean that's fine. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take the 3.6 war score. That's great.
42% chance to
appreciate
run really good rolls right now per month. It's not per month though. It's per siege timer tick. What is the siege timer tick based on?
Default is 30 days based on defensiveness, and our siege ability, we have a 36-day siege
Okay.
tick.
Well, let's get us down. And you're splitting up troops so you don't push over the limit, I assume. Another 7 stack
also
coming in.
because apparently we're convincing them to suicide, which is great. Wait till he's locked, and then we'll send the other army over just for cavalry and more cannons.
And another 8k stack coming in. Glorious.
Hey, we'll take the piecemeal engagements.
Yes,
That's
we
great.
will. We'll be very happy with those.
Yeah. Missionary free. We're up to 5 years to convert a province now. I would probably just not pay for that yet. It's a little bit too long for my liking. I like to.
4, not 5 years. Oh, we can't go to that one right now though. Why? Don't own
Yeah,
it.
I like about 2 to 3 years or so. I feel like is a pretty good speed for conversion. If it's too slow, if it's slower than that, I don't like to.
Okay.
Usually.
64% chance in this next roll.
Looks like Austria broke their siege of Paris, so that's good. I still want to relieve those sieges down there. I don't want Berry to fall either. The problem is that a lot of our land is getting occupied. You'll notice that we actually are probably accruing war exhaustion now. We have 2.0 war exhaustion, which affects our ability to train troops, gives us more rest, lots of other stuff.
Okay.
And can you see now kind of how, like, if we had declared the war on the coalition instead and they didn't have that bonus to 30 enthusiasm and we could like just occupy a singular province
And probably piece them
to get
out.
ticking war score?
If we declare war on a coalition, and we do that by declaring war on one of its members, is that right? Can we individually piece them when we declare war on a coalition with individual members? Okay,
No. If a
still
unit,
thing. Okay.
Yeah, any nation that's part of a coalition will pull in every other nation that's part of the coalition whenever they end up at war with the enemy, and they can never separate peace.
Should we buy down war
But,
exhaustion
like-
right now? We have admin points, or diplo points, rather.
What would we be doing if we weren't the target of a multi-huge coalition thing? Would we be declaring a war right this
Probably.
second?
That's what we've been doing extensively throughout the campaign.
Should we be,
Probably
though?
not.
So we'll probably be at peace for a little while, which means we would be allowed to take it down.
However, the thing
buy
I'm
it.
worried about right now is actually we're starting to see uprising stuff. Catholic zealots coming up right now, for example.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and click it.
Okay,
It's fine.
2
It's
or
good.
1?
Well, it's only going to cost you 1 because each click reduces it by 2.
Got it. Reduced. Okay.
Mhm. And be very careful you never click the button when it's at 0.001 because it'll take your 75 points to reduce it by nothing, which is sort of silly. Okay, we forced our navy out. There's the new ships.
Okay.
Or sorry, the new artillery. We have 2 diplomats right now sitting around doing nothing.
Let's shoot one of them.
Shall we siege down Galway or should we just go for Colne? I'm leaning
I want
towards
Colne.
going for the war leader.
Although we can maybe get
It's-
this 14 stack, we could bait them into doing something. Oh, that's
Whoa.
Catholic zealots. We don't want to engage that. Oh, what's happening? Okay, your 18 stack's about to get... Oh, he's getting away. Good. That 31 stack's
kind of.
trying to grab you.
We can't get out before the 9th in any direction. It's showing that there's no combat, but I don't trust it.
All right, so you got to get your other 20 stack over there then to reinforce.
Yeah, we're gonna retreat to Utrecht and see if we can. If they don't get out, we'll reinforce. But we're gonna be the We're gonna be the aggressor in defensive terrain, which sucks. Ah, we did make it out. Nice.
Why did it tell us that?
I don't know. It was actually projecting that we would make it out, and it was correct, which is weird.
Okay.
All right, so our navy is safe and fine. It's gonna go pick up the new cannons. Where's the extra cannon? 30 days away. That sucks. Yeah, we are losing war score here. 67 enthusiasm.
Yeah, gotta fix that. Killing that 31 stack would help. That'd be some more score.
Yeah, the problem is that the Austrians are involved in the second war, not the first. I want to piece out Cologne.
Yep.
All right, we're going to suffer a little bit of attrition doing this. But we're going to take the 10 cannons and a little bit more of the infantry just to make sure that this army is safe as it marches into Cologne. Is that the only route we can use to get there? No. Good. The other army is going to hang out in Limburg, and we just have to sit here until we can siege this thing down. We're going to have to tank it.
Man, we have 99... Two of our diplomats not doing anything, and we have 99 spy network on Portugal, and they have maps that I want.
You can demand maps.
I think I have to have units near them, though, right?
Yeah, just, somehow send a navy down there or something. I don't know.
I guess we'll wait on the maps.
Okay, let's go pick up the cannons.
Okay, that army's moving towards you now. The Austrian one. The 36k.
Yeah, we're going to have to just fight them. I know it's bad terrain, but if we don't just fight them and force them off, we might even just have to park the whole damn army there and suffer the attrition. And just say, stay away, let us siege this, please. We're suffering 4.1% attrition, which is horrendous.
Is that based on your oversupply of that?
Yeah, unit weight's 38, supply's only 27.
What was unit weight again? R? Where did I find that? So I don't mind the hotkeys. I like the hotkeys. They get useful once I get going with them, but I want to find it first. How do I find it without a hotkey to begin with? It's a mode, and it's probably I don't know, would it be economic maybe?
It is I don't know. It's geographic map mode.
It seems nuts.
Bottom right.
Okay. And then it is supply limit. Okay. And what's the hotkey?
Or R. Or the easier way is to just hover over the little skull showing that you're suffering attrition, and it'll tell you the unit and supply weight. Okay. So if we park the whole army there, he doesn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll siege the crap out of this then with like 100 cannons.
Yeah. We've got 29-day siege ticks. We'll probably be here suffering attrition for like 5-6 months.
We had a wall breach.
Nice wall breach. Here, if we really wanted to, we could actually pay some monarch points, some military points. 5 military points, we would be allowed to assault the holding.
Where do I see that?
At the bottom of the screen, the Siege of Cologne.
Ordering assault will cost lives and cost 5 military.
Because we breached the walls, we're allowed to do this.
Okay.
Now, the disadvantage is that we'll take some fairly heavy losses, we'll lose some morale, but we could also just hasten this siege, take his capital, and knock him out of the war much quicker.
You're thinking that might be worth it here? It doesn't feel worth it to me with that 38k stack right there.
It feels worth it to me because if we sit here suffering 4% attrition, we're going to lose about the same amount of men anyway, and we're going to get a ton of war exhaustion from suffering attrition.
Okay.
And I want to just...
I'm clicking it.
Get it done. Do it. Plus, we have a really good
leader.
What
happens when that happens?
Our infantry fight their infantry. And they are rolling dice as they normally would behind scenes. Now he's reinforcing. That's a bad sign. Yeah. Damn it. Stupid Austrians.
So did he chose to do this because basically our infantry took enough morale damage from this that he was willing to now and try it?
Yeah.
So it was problematic with that army sitting right there. Do we need to retreat for a minute?
I'm very scared right now, Filthy. I'm trying to retreat and it's saying we don't have a location to retreat to, which makes no sense.
No location to retreat to. Is this a zone of control mechanic? The way we came in is also... No? I don't know.
Okay, I said okay, and now they're retreating there anyway.
Okay.
I just didn't want to keep on suffering combat damage while we were assaulting.
Well, I want to bring to your attention the fact we have more military power now, and we could potentially go for a better general.
I was just looking at that, actually. I literally just thought that. Yeah, I think we should roll 2 more generals right now. Too. We're ahead of time. I want some shock value, damn it. Could you please roll a good general?
I'm going to click twice, and I'm going to roll 2 bad generals. You ready? Incoming General 1.
Well, we only have 38.2 army tradition. I really wish we could wait, but we can't. Just do it.
Wow. We were waiting for that. I mean, all we have to do is like 2 more sieges, dude, and we could have this. Why don't we just siege this?
Yeah.
Think how much better it would have been if we just successfully sieged Cologne. Then we'd be only one
true.
away. How much? So let me mouse over that again. Army tradition. Buildings, land, combat, and sieging. Let's just crush the 16. Oh, that's a lot of fucking troops there now. 37, 16. This one's coming our way, right?
We have 27 combat width. I'm
not really. We can't redeploy these generals till we're in friendly territory, anyways, right?
We're in neutral territory. Yes, you can redeploy them right this second.
Okay, I'm gonna roll at least one. Going now.
Good.
All right, what do we get?
Shock. 2-5.
2-5?
Nice. That's way, way, way better than a 5-3 right now. Absolutely, so much
Even
better.
though the maneuver is like shitty.
Don't care.
All right, then we'll use him. I'm not gonna roll the second one till we get military tradition.
They are attacking us. They do have one general with 5 maneuvers, so we can't beat their maneuver anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, the 2-5 is vastly superior.
All right, we'll do it.
Based on the current shock
Got
modifiers.
him. The wolf's in here. All right, the wolf. We're gonna call him the wolf because it sounds more badass.
We're over the leader limit though, so you'll want to get rid of somebody.
Okay, hold on. I'll just dismiss. Who's your favorite here? So let's look. We have a siege tick there. So and you don't want to use Benjamin. So it's probably the 2 siege guy because we have another siege general with 3 ticks.
Yeah, if I had to choose right now, I'd prefer to have...
Back up. I'd prefer Button in case Wolf dies. So
I would get rid of William Cavendish.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. That's the 2 siege tick one because we have a 3 siege tick one. So okay,
Yep.
We're on the same page there. Gone.
Okay, we have 10 more cannons, but I can't afford to reinforce because the Austrians are marching around.
Okay, so just wipe them
How do
real
we
quick.
roll?
We rolled a 9. They also rolled a 9. We rolled a 0 to their 6. That's pretty bad. We rolled a 6, 8 to their 7, I guess. 6 to their 7. We're getting crushed.
Okay, this is a situation where, okay, we killed most of that army, but we might want to...
How much is coming? No, why are we running right now?
We're not running, we're marching. We're trying to go back to Holland so we can pick up the other 10 cannons.
Oh, I see. Okay, yep, that makes sense.
We want those cannons in the back row. They reinforce. This is a situation where we might want to do a controlled shatter even if we can win the fight. Because they're going to keep on piling in. The Austrians are going to reinforce from Breda, and we're not going to be allowed to retreat. And
I'm okay with that.
We're gonna fight for 12 days, controlled shatter to Holland so we can get our cannons, even though we could probably win the fight. And actually, Austria's not going... No, they are. They are. So basically, we just have to hope that we fight well for a few more days until the next phase.
They just arrived. Okay.
Okay, and they just rolled a -1 to our 6.
Yep.
But they're flanking us, and even though...
So now, how do you retreat here? You just right-click on Holland. That will control shatter, or no?
Yeah, as long as you have more than 0.5 morale with the army. I wanna wait till the next phase because this is a good roll.
Okay.
It's a -1. We're not gonna take much damage versus a 6. That's pretty good. And that's an 8 versus a 4. I would retreat.
Okay.
So yeah, grab the army. Right-click on Holland.
Okay. Grab the army. I thought I just had that army. Okay. Right-click. Okay.
And that forces the loss because we have more than 0.5 morale. You were allowed to control it, and we shatter to Holland, which means that they can't stop us this time.
That's fine.
And we need to re-merc. We got to re-merc because those mercs, even though they have infinite manpower, they take time to reinforce. We don't have time.
I agree. So are you going to consolidate to get rid of some of them as you merc up again?
Can't really do it the way I want until they arrive.
Okay.
But yes, we'll probably consolidate out. We have 23. We need 23 merc infantry right now. And right now, we're probably going to consolidate it out 5 or 6. So if you could hire like 6 merc infantry somewhere on the coast of England.
6 merc infantry on the coast of England can do. I also turned off the fervor thing, so we're going to keep our war one for a little bit longer here.
Aha! You agree with me that would be a superior thing to have.
Well, no, it was running low because we've been doing it for a while. So, all right, mercs. So I'm gonna try to do it the way you suggested last time because I like that. The estates. No, it wasn't estates. It was under the land units, and then I can do army templates. And how many mercs do we want? Can I edit a template?
We want to have 20. Yeah. Well, no.
You can delete or create new.
You can click on it to like
cancel some or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Just right click on it to make it go away. Just create a new one. I usually just cycle them. They're all temporary for me. Okay, this is a dicey war. The French seem to be rallying. They've taken back control of some of their territory. We have gained some more score with Cologne. Their enthusiasm is still at 67. We are at negative 41 reasons for white peace. I'm so annoyed that we didn't just...
What do you think? How many mercs do we need?
Yeah.
What do we need to keep our numbers up? How many infantry?
We have 27 combat width. We have, right now, 3 cav. We don't actually have...
We need a cav.
That's actually one thing I forgot to consider, is that Benjamin Button does have that infantry combat ability plus 10. I still prefer the shock general, though. He's just too good. Although, now...
Need a number.
Now we have 20 cannons, which slightly makes me like fire value more. Slightly.
All right, we need to win some wars. Oh, actually, we lost wars. Don't we get more? How much closer are we to our next roll?
38.3 still.
Okay, anyways, sorry. So how many am I building?
We need 23 total, and we've got like 11 and a half. So build...
12.
We're going to get a recovery tick here. Build 6. 6 or 8.
Okay. 6 mercs done. Oh, I didn't start from
We're
that
gonna
position.
recover...
So I have to click on London, and then I have to click build. And I click on land units, and I click create template, and I call it this one. And I build 6 of these. Hit save. And to go. What am I doing wrong?
Okay, so if you're getting 6, that'll get us up to there. We're going to go... I don't know what you're doing wrong. What did you do
I don't
wrong?
know. So I clicked on London, then I clicked on B, then I clicked on land units, and I clicked on create template, and then I clicked on... Oh, I haven't clicked the last part yet. I see. Never mind. Got it. I have to click on the template again. Done. Okay.
All right, we're going to have to keep marching on Cologne. We've got to take that damn province.
Okay. Can you... Okay. You don't want to recover for a moment?
We consolidated out most of them.
Okay.
The ones that are damaged are still hanging out in Holland, but they're pretty close by. We've got new cannons ready to go. I mean, the part of the issue is we're suffering a little bit of attrition here. This army doesn't need to retreat or recover, so we'll park it in Utrecht, just so we don't suffer attrition.
Okay.
We're suffering attrition even with that recent tech. Even having a tech advantage, we're still getting pressed here. But the Papal State's only at 2 war score, so I'm liking that. I'm not liking the fact that Sweden's on low enthusiasm. I think Sweden's going to separate peace soon.
Sucks.
Look at Sweden is wrecked.
Yeah.
And when all those armies come to focus on ours,
It's gonna suck. Yeah, we gotta get this going.
It's suck a lot. That's part of the reason why I wanted to march to Culm.
Well, we gotta win those rolls in Culm. Like we rolled those too many zeros or too many low rolls on that initial siege. We could have had that.
Yeah, I am reminded of a character from a long time ago. His name was Wallace the Girthy. He won us many wars.
Yeah, better to be lucky than good.
He took us places we had no right to go. It was glorious.
Well, we have the wolf now. The wolf is not girthy,
Right, so
but he could be clever.
Bohemia's separate peace to Cologne. So they left the first coalition and they didn't join the second war. So Bohemia's just out.
Okay.
He's just that peace now.
That sucks.
I think we need to put him into a personal union now because he has betrayed us.
What does that mean? Put him into a personal union? That means we're gonna steal his country from him?
Yeah, you remember how we put our dynasty on its throne? I mean, before we said, well, let's not do it. Now, no.
Yeah, now he's useless to us.
Separate peace us?
He's no France.
We're gonna make.
Speaking of France,
we're gonna make it.
They're being sieged again. Not Paris though.
Yeah, that's the Austrians marching for us right now.
That's fine.
Okay, they are.
Okay. They're gonna attack that. What the hell?
Yeah, that's weird.
Why would they do that?
They've got. We're gonna take. Oh crap! We have. Not the right general. No. Arthur Wolf.
Yeah, Wolf. The Wolf.
Yeah, he is the right guy. Okay. He's the right guy. Yeah, we'll just do... We're going to path through with Arthur.
Okay.
So that he applies
This is why they're fighting us, because they're going to just slam millions of guys into us. Yeah, look at that 20k stack out of the fog. Man, I wish there was... And another 6k stack. I wish we had better sight. Alright, Wolf's rolling okay. Not great, but okay. Pretty good, actually. Oh, goodness. Look at the more units out of the fog.
We have to retreat. If we retreat right now, we get a recovery tick in one day.
Retreat.
So we're going to retreat to Holland. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough morale to actually control the retreat, so we shattered in 2 different directions. That's horrible.
Okay.
Oh, man.
The confidence is waning. I remember my war enthusiasm is down to medium after that.
It should be, crying out loud. Now, only one of the armies didn't have enough morale, it looks like. That's why it shattered to the opposite direction. One of them did a controlled retreat. The other one said, can't do that.
Oh, because we reinforced that, they still counted as 2 armies despite 1 general?
Yeah, they were both separately in there, and one of them had more than 0.5.
Is there any way you could have combined them once they arrived and they were already in war? So, like, could you have hit, like, G, even though they're in the fight, to group them and make them one army, or no?
No.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to march down to Paris with this army. I don't have a lot of faith that it's gonna go well. We're gonna follow the coast, try to avoid their path, their armies.
All right, so can we take a second, take a moment to assess? All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, you about to get wrecked by this 30 stack landing on our 13k stack?
Kinda, yeah. He's shattering. We can't control the shatter. I don't like this.
It looks really bad. I don't want to lose like 13k of cannons.
Aha. We can make it.
Give him a maneuver general as well, or if he doesn't have one, he's got one. Okay.
He's already got the best, but we can go this way and be out one day early, so we can guarantee it. Yeah, we can make it out. Thank goodness. Okay, you want to do assess? What do you want to assess?
Okay, I want to take a look. So this is getting a little dire. I want to look at things that we could do to up our chances here, despite the severity of the situation. And I'm not sure that we're going to find any. First off, we could draft ship for war. That seems like reasonable. We should be doing that, right? We missed that by almost a year, I think.
Yeah. Depending on how loyal the burgers are, we may want to do that.
If we get them one more loyalty, they'll be... Oh, it's 40. They're not very loyal right now, the burgers. Fuck. Okay. So maybe we don't do that right away, but we can think about that. It's too bad, because ships of war would be good right about now. Demanding military support does very little. 150 military power is not very little. That also would put them beneath loyalty, though. We don't really want... Well, we don't care about manpower recovery speed, particularly, because we're using mercs. Does that count? Does that do anything for... I mean, manpower recovery is literally just the number at the top, right? Our manpower, that's what that applies to? Okay, so we don't care too much about that. So we could potentially have disloyal nobility for a little bit, although that's going to be mildly problematic, since they're high influence.
Well... Part of the problem is we're so far ahead on military tech that taking that click right now seems pretty...
Well, it allows us to emergency roll some more generals.
Yeah, but I found another solution you might love. So this is a British punitive war. The people don't like what we've been doing.
I'm going to stop you right there, because what I want to say right now is this makes for a perfect cliffhanger. We haven't cliffhangered the audience recently, so we might have to do that here. All right, we will talk solutions to our problem. This is being a tutorial, so if you are following along in your tutorial and it's roughly the same situation as we are right now, which seems likely for newer players, then we're going to maybe have some solutions for your next episode. Okay, sounds good.
We'll see you in a bit.